Hey guys, it's Summer. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to click on today's video. If you are new, welcome. My name is Summer and I'm currently on a debt-free journey where I'm working towards paying off my debt and saving money at the same time. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. I truly appreciate your support. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a weekly budget check-in. I used to do these on my channel at the beginning of the year and I kind of stopped, but I'm really excited to be doing this weekly budget check-in with you guys. I really do like doing the weekly budget check-in and I find that it really helps me to stay on track. So let me go ahead and zoom in so you can see what we are going to be working with today. This weekly budget check-in page I did get off of Etsy. I do not remember the shop, but I will go ahead and link it in the description. For our weekly budget check-in, we are going to be doing our weekly budget check-in for the week of July 1st to July 16th. So it's going to be really a mid-month check-in. I do want to get back to doing the weekly check-in, but right now let's just do it for the first 2 weeks in July, and then we'll do another check-in for either next week or the last 2 weeks of July. So on the weekly budget check-in that I use, it has where you track your spending. On the check-in, you fill out the date, the item you purchased, the category that it comes out of, the cost, and then you check if it was a need or a want. So I did have quite a bit of spending from July 1st to July 16th. I did have to use 2 pages, but that is okay. So let me go ahead and go over my spending with you guys. On July 1st, I did go to Target and I picked up a couple of food items that came out of the food category and I spent $12. I will say that that was a need. On July 2nd, I did refill my Starbucks card on the app that came out of the food category, and I put $20 on my Starbucks card. That was definitely a want. Let's go ahead and take this out of the rings so it's a little easier to fill out. Yeah, so our last check-in that we did was in March for the week of March 7th through 12th. So I'm really excited to be back doing these check-ins with you guys. So here's a look at both of the sheets that I had to fill out for this month, but let's just go over one at a time. So go ahead and see. So on July 4th, I did go to Albertsons. That came out of the food category and I did spend $99. That was definitely a need. When I went to Albertsons, I did end up getting a lot of groceries for the week. That's why I spent so much on food. On July 3rd, I did eat out at a restaurant called the Local Tap House. That came out of the food category and that was $60. That was a want. That wasn't just for me. Me and my boyfriend did go out to dinner, so that's why it was $60 and I did pay. On July 4th, we ate out again at In-N-Out, this time with my boyfriend and I, and then we did bring the kids. He has a daughter and I have a son, and that was $41, and that was a want. On July 5th, I did get a manicure that came out of the self-care envelope. That was $33, and I would say that that was a want. I could do my nails at home. However, I really do enjoy going to the salon and getting my nails done. On July 7th, I did fill up on gas. That came out of the gas category, and that was $78. That was a need. On July 7th, I did go to a wine bar and got a glass of wine. That came out of guilt-free, and that was $18. I won't say that was a want. On July 8th, I did go to Albertsons again to pick up some groceries. That came out of the food category, and that was $14. I will say that was a need. On July 9th, I did go to Costco. I did stock up on some vitamins. Their vitamins are currently on sale, so I do like to stock up on their vitamins when they're on sale. That came out of the self-care envelope, and that was $32, and that was a need. On 7/9, I did get some quarters for laundry. That came out of the miscellaneous envelope, and that was $30. That was a need. On July 9th, I did go to Costco to pick up some household items. We were out of paper plates, I think laundry detergent, paper towels, and maybe some other things. That came out of household, and that was $58. That was definitely a need. On July 9th, I did weigh in at Weight Watchers, and I did purchase a avocado cutter. That came out of the household envelope. That was $4. I would say that was a want. It was a want, however, I really am enjoying the avocado cutter. It does have a spot where it can take out the pit, and then it also has a little slicer, so it definitely makes cutting avocado very easy, so I really am enjoying that purchase. On July 9th, I did pick up some organization baskets. That came out of guilt-free. That was $33, and I would say that was a need. I really am trying to focus on organizing my house. I really did need those baskets to help with organization. On July 9th, I did go to Costco, and I did stock up on groceries. That came out of the food envelope, and I did spend a lot of money that day. I spent $259, but I do have to say that I am very stocked on groceries now in my house, and that was a need. All right, so let's go over to the second page and continue. On July 9th, I did go to Aldi's to pick up some groceries. I find that I tend to have to shop at more than one grocery store. I tend to shop at Aldi's, Costco, and Albertsons. At Costco, I tend to buy all of my meats, and I will stock up on snacks for my son. And then at Albertsons, I will usually go there and I will look at the app and buy things that are on sale. So I really enjoy drinking kombucha. It can be very pricey, but I do watch for it to go on sale at Albertsons. Typically the kombucha runs about $3.22 right now, and I can get it on sale for $2.50. So when they do have that sale at Albertsons, I will stock up, and then sometimes they do have a lot of sales on like their meats and produce. I'll stock up at that time. And then Aldi's, I do like to go to Aldi's. I find that Aldi's is very affordable. However, they do not always have everything that I need. So that's why sometimes I do have to go to Albertsons. So on July 9th at Aldi's, I did pick up some groceries that came out of the food category. I spent $22. That was a need. On July 12th, I did eat out with my son. We went to Chick-fil-A. I really did not want to eat out since we do have a lot of groceries at home. But honestly, we got home late from his doctor's appointment, and I really didn't feel like cooking. So we did eat out. That came out of the food category, and we spent $23. That was a want. On 7/12, we did have to go to Kaiser and pick up some meds. My son did have his wisdom teeth taken out on the 13th, so we needed to pick up his medication for that procedure. That did come out of miscellaneous. I wasn't expecting for him to get out his wisdom teeth this month, but it was definitely something that had to happen. So I went ahead and took that out of the miscellaneous envelope since that was an unplanned expense. His medication was $64, and that was a need. On July 13th, after my son's surgery, he did want some frozen yogurt, so we went out to frozen yogurt. That came out of the miscellaneous envelope, and that was $5. We did have a $10 credit, so that was really nice. That definitely helped to bring down the cost of the frozen yogurt. So if fast food places or restaurants, if they have a rewards program, I would highly recommend enrolling in their rewards program so that you can earn rewards to get free food. I know Chick-fil-A has a really good rewards program as well. So that was a want. On July 13th, my son did have his wisdom teeth pulled. That came out of the miscellaneous envelope. My cost, thank goodness for insurance, was $7, and that was a need. On July 14th, I am a member at a local winery. So I did go and get a glass of wine and a slice of pizza. That came out of the guilt-free envelope, and that was $15. That was a want. On July 14th, I did get a facial. I am so excited. I was able to get a facial this week. I really enjoy getting facials. It is just so relaxing. If you have never gotten a facial, I would highly recommend getting a facial. That came out of the self-care envelope, and that was much needed. That was $80, and that was a want. On July 15th, I did have to fill up on gas. That came out of the gas envelope, and that was $67, and that was a need. On July 16th, I did have a hair appointment. I got my hair done. That came out of the self-care envelope, and that was $155. And I would say getting my hair done was a need. I definitely needed to get my ends trimmed. I needed a deep conditioner. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that as a need. So now for our budget check-in. For the budget check-in, we list the category, how much we had budgeted, how much we spent, and then the remaining amount. So let's go ahead and fill out our budget check-in. So we're gonna go ahead and start with, here's both of them. We're gonna go ahead and start with our food. So I do use highlighters to highlight my expenses, and my different categories have different colors. My food color is this teal color. So let's go ahead and highlight all of our food purchases in teal. So we have food, 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 food. So we did spend quite a bit of money on food so far. Food, food. Okay, I think I got all of our food. So let's go ahead and add up all of our food expenses. Okay, so we have $12 plus $20 plus $99 plus $60 plus $41 plus $14 plus $259 plus $22 plus $23. So it says that we have $550, but my cash envelope does say something different. So let's go ahead and make sure we have all of those expenses. So we have the Target, we have the Starbucks, the Albertsons. It looks like we are missing a few. That's why I like to go ahead and double check. So we have Target, we have Starbucks, we have Albertsons. It looks like we're missing, I went to Walmart on 7/4. and I spent $18 on food. And then on 7/7, it looks like I did go to sushi with a friend, and we had this sushi came out of food, and I spent $60. That was $60 just for me. We did have a couple of rolls and drinks, or I did have a couple of rolls and drinks. We have the In-N-Out, we have the LTH, we have the so let's go ahead and see. It should be, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We should have 10 things for food. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. We should be good. I think it was actually 11. But let's go ahead and go back to this. So we have food and food. So originally for food, I did budget $563. I found that I was going over that, so I did add an additional $44. So our monthly budget for food this month was $607. So let's go ahead and add these up. Okay, I'm not sure why this isn't adding up, but let's just go ahead and add up our expenses on our tracker. So we have 12 plus 20 plus 99 plus 18 plus 60 plus 41 plus 60 plus 14 plus 259 plus 24. So we did spend $607 on food. We did budget $607 and we spent $607 and we spent $607. So that means we have $0 left for the month. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at our gas. If you watch my budget with me video, you will notice at the beginning of the month, I did budget $340 for gas. However, I am no longer teaching summer school, so I'm not spending as much money on gas. So I did take some money out of gas, and I did take that money and give some money to miscellaneous. And so you can see we had a few unbudgeted expenses this month. So our new budget for gas is $276, and we use this color for gas. So let's go ahead and highlight our gas. So far we've filled up twice this month. We filled up one on the 7th and then one on the 15th. So this one is correct. So we spent $78 and then we filled up again for $67. So for gas, we have spent $145. So we budgeted $276. We spent $145. So let's take our $276 minus $145. Gas has $131 left for the month. For guilt-free, we do use this pink color. So we had a guilt-free, a guilt-free, a guilt-free. Looks like we had 3 guilt-free expenses. So for guilt-free for the month, we did budget $100 and we spent $18 plus $33 plus $15. So we've spent $66 on guilt-free. Looks like we should have 4 guilt-free expenses. So we have the wine for $18, the baskets for $33, the wine and pizza for $15, and then we did eat out at Chick-fil-A. That's where I messed up. That's sometimes where you'll see Chick-fil-A usually would come out of food, but because I used all of my food money, I did go ahead and take Chick-fil-A out of guilt-free. My guilt-free is like money that I save to do whatever I want and not feel guilty about. So although I did use all of my food money, I did go ahead and use the money in my guilt-free to cover that. So that's why we weren't able to match our food category. So now let's go ahead and recalculate our guilt-free. So 18 plus 33 plus 23 plus 15. So we have spent $89 out of our guilt-free budget. So let's go ahead and put that. We did budget $100, so we spent $89. So 100 minus 89. That means we are left with $11 for the month in guilt-free. For household, I do use this gray color. So let's go ahead and do all of our household. 1, 2. Okay, so we did have 2 household expenses. We did budget $75 for household. We spent $58 plus 4. So we spent $62 this month out of our household budget. So let's do 75 minus 62. So we're left with $13 in our household envelope. For miscellaneous, I do this yellow color. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of why I do like to do it once a week, so that it's just a little easier to keep track of things and there's less errors. But I'm glad that we are able to find our errors. So we did have 4 expenses in the miscellaneous. For miscellaneous, we did budget, originally we had budgeted $75, but we did have to add some more money from the gas envelope. So for miscellaneous this month, we actually budgeted $114. So we had $30 plus $64 plus 5 plus 7. So we have spent $106 out of our miscellaneous envelope. So now let's do 114 minus 806. So we do have $8 remaining in our miscellaneous envelope for the month. For self-care, I do this self-care in like this little purple color. I had my mani, vitamins, facial, and hair. For self-care, I do budget $300. So let's go ahead and add up our self-care expenses. 33 plus 32 plus 80 plus 155. So I do budget $300 for self-care, and I did spend all of the $300. So we budgeted $300, we spent $300, so we do have $0 remaining in our self-care budget. So the next part of the budget that I really like is the reflection. And on the reflection it says, what did I do well? I have to say I did a really good job at tracking. So I'm just going to put tracking. Where can I improve? I definitely need to improve on staying on budget for food. I know that groceries has gone up, but I do know that I could do a better job at staying on budget for food. That will mean that I need to go back to doing meal plans and taking inventory of the food items that I have in my freezer, refrigerator, and pantry. That way I can just be more intentional when I do go to the grocery store to buy groceries. So I definitely want to work on staying on budget for food. Next week's goal, next week I want to continue to track my expenses, and then I also want to meal plan. I think that will definitely help me to stay on budget for food. I know I do not have any more money left in the food envelope, and I really want to do my best at staying out of the grocery store. I am going to try to meal plan this week with all the items that I have on hand. Well, that is a look at my weekly budget check-in. Let's go ahead and check my wallet just to make sure that everything is correct. So here is a look at my wallet. I do use this Filofax wallet, which I absolutely love. And I did make these envelopes. I recently did open up an Etsy shop to sell the envelopes that I make. These are digital envelopes that you can purchase off of my Etsy shop. You can print off the PDF, which is emailed to you after you purchase the digital file, and then you can cut out your envelopes and then assemble them, and then I just punch them to put in my wallet. So for food, it says that we should have $0, and there's nothing left in food. That's okay. We have 2 weeks left, and I think that we can get through the next 2 weeks without having to go grocery shopping. And if we do have to go grocery shopping, I'm just going to use the little money that I have left over in guilt-free or miscellaneous to pick up some things. But I think that we can stick to using only the money that I have in my cash envelopes. For gas, it says that we should have $131. Let's just check to see if that's there. 50, 100, 120, 130, 131. So all the money is there for gas. We have $131. For guilt-free, it says that we should have $11, and we have a 10 and a 1, so that's $11. All that money is there. In household, it says that we should have $13. Let's go ahead and check that. 10, 11, 12, 13, so all the money is there. For miscellaneous, it says that we should have $8. Let's check. 5, 6, 7, 8, so all the money is there for miscellaneous. For self-care, we have $0, and there's $0 left in the envelope. And then for back to the bank, that we do not need to check. Well, that concludes today's weekly check-in. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and please let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this video and if you would like me to continue to do weekly budget check-ins. I really do enjoy doing them, and I would love to share those with you. So if you want to see me continue to do weekly budget check-ins, please leave that in the comment section. In the comment section, please let me know, how did you do with your budget this week? What did you do well? What/where can you improve? And what are your goals for next week? I really do like engaging with you guys in the comment section, and I would love to know how you guys are doing. That way we can support each other. So if you found this video helpful, or if you enjoyed it in any way, please give this video a thumbs up, and definitely consider hitting that subscribe button to join me on my financial journey. I would love to have you become a part of the family. Well, I look forward to seeing you guys soon in my next video. I really hope that you guys have an amazing day. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps out with the engagement on my channel, which definitely helps out my channel, and I truly appreciate it.